Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
All right, good morning. What up, room? Miss K, happy kids. Yeah, happy kids. I wasn't on last night. I just, I don't know, just didn't feel like it. If I'm being honest, I just didn't feel like it. I'm only on early just because I'm already in front of the computer. If I'm in front of the computer, may as well get on, right? We're here, we may as well get on. Got a little news coming out here in a minute. In a few minutes. Little news in a few minutes. What up, Jay Styles, futures trader? All right, see what happens here. Does it go up? Does it go down? I don't know. Overnight highs are all-time highs, sitting up there as well. 530. Got the previous day close and stuff sitting way down there. 150, 202. Way down there. What up, John Sharp? All right, all right, all right. Thought about changing your YouTube name to Happy Ending Trades, but my wife says it's not a good idea. Yeah, probably right. Why am I on so early? No real reason. Just getting on a little early today. Oh man, this is so frustrating. I swear, man. I tell you what, guys, this is so crazy. So crazy to me. All right, guys, news in 2 minutes. If you're in a position, protect yourself. Futures trader, nothing happened. Just dealing with stupid stuff. It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. I forgot to turn my light on, guys. Just behind the scenes stuff that's dumb that you shouldn't have to be dealing with, but whatever. All right. Here comes the news, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Aight. We're just breaking to the upside, guys. Here's the news. What do we got? I'm actually going to drop down to the 1 minute here for this. It's not really doing anything, huh? Not much. Really not much. 623 is the overnight high up there. Also the the high. The all-time high. That was a nothing burger. Did nothing. Expected maybe a little more than that, but nah, not much. I might I wanted to try to get my vertical stream going, but I'm not sure. Might mess with that for a few minutes. Yeah, happy kids. Yeah, exactly. What did Earl do overnight? Did it continue just to push up? Oh no, it dumped. It pulled back to 103. Pushed all the way up to 111 almost. Had the imbalance up there at 109.20. It finally filled. Finally filled the imbalance. Yeah, it did. Gold last night. I actually hit a pretty good trade on gold last night. I'll show you guys. Well, let's check out gold last night. I'll show you guys kind of what happened. So I took some trades on gold last night. Kind of had these two trend lines going. I got into a pretty big, I got into a position here, and I was targeting here, short. And I went stop to break even on the breakthrough the VWAP here. So you can see what it did. I was actually targeting 45.51, unfortunately. And we were up 40 points, basically. And it came the low 45.52.1. Yeah, I shorted it, happy kids. And yeah, I put my stop plus 5 points, as you can see here, right here where I got stopped out at I don't know, 2:30 in the morning. But it came 1 point away from my take profit and then bounced. And the reason why I was targeting this was because, like, if you pull a fib on this entire range, this level is sitting just between 50 and 61%. So I thought that this level would get hit, and yeah, it just came. It just gave it a little blowing on it, and then took off. So it took off. But yeah, I shorted. If you look to the left here, you have some ledges here, and the reason why I decided to start taking some shorts on gold is because you can see this ledge worked, this ledge worked, this ledge worked. Is because on the 4-hour gold just looks so bearish. So but yeah, and then gold just ripped up higher. But you see this ledge paid 5 points right there. Bam, 6 points. This ledge obviously paid more than 5. This ledge obviously paid more than 5. And then I really wasn't looking at the any other, but if you look at the 4 hours, kind of what I was looking at. We just kind of had until now, right? This is the first time. So you can just start from the high, right? Start from the high. High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Well, this is the lower low. Lower high, lower low. And now this is the first time since that we started this kind of pattern that we broke structure back to the upside. Now, I was still overall bearish because when you fib from here to here, like you take this low and you fib all the way back up on this pushback up on the 4 hour, we've not even hit 50% yet, right? So I still expect one more leg lower. Then maybe we can turn back bullish. Maybe we pull back into the 4400s, 4350, 4370. But that still doesn't mean I'm not looking for longs on the ledge plays. I'm still looking for longs because the ledge still works. Even in the bearish market, the ledges are still paying. Last night, 5 for 5, right? Let's look at last night's trades. So you opened up at 6 o'clock last night and you already had a ledge right here. Nope, not right there, right here. So you see right here is your ledge at 6. So you opened up at 6. We pulled back. I got long. Obviously it paid. Bam, right? It paid. Then we create a new ledge here, which we marked out. And then we created a new ledge here. It did not get tagged. And then we created a new ledge right here. This was my second trade. So that one got tagged in, obviously, and won. You can see where I took it there. And then we created a new ledge here. I don't think this one got tagged in. Nope, this one didn't get tagged in. But a new one was created here. You can see zero drawdown, bang. Then we created a new ledge here. You can see very little drawdown, bang. Yeah. And I think I missed that one here as well. No, yeah, this is one. I didn't take this one because I think it triggered after 10. Yeah, after 10 it triggered. So gold 5 for 5 last night. It did really well. So good morning, Trader 007. But I'm trying to use I am trying to use like an overall bias and maybe start taking those trades. Like if I'm going for the 5 points, I'm trying to maybe go for like maybe try to go for like a little bit smaller, something that's maybe in discount. So what up, David? A little early, yeah. Your TPT evaluation, you only use take profit trader only for a quick scalps, but it is automatically taking stop loss. It's going to get stopped with negative balance. It's on. It is on favor. Isn't TPT 1 to 5? I'm not sure what you're asking, Chris. Good morning, Trader 007. You only use take profit for quick scalps. No, there's no rules for your R, Chris. You can do whatever you want. Oh, your ATM strategy. No, you can do whatever you want. There's no RR requirement for take profit trader. You can do whatever you want. I'm looking here. I'll probably take this trade here, guys, right above this wick here. Actually, I'm going to do a little higher. I'll kind of target the high here. What do we got? How many points is this? 20 points. you guys haven't already hit the like button, if you are new here, subscribe. I could wait for a little bit of a deeper pullback here, actually. Do I do that? I mean, like, 470s would make a lot more sense if we could get down there, but I don't know that we can. Can we get down there? I'd like the 470 area more. I like the 470 area potentially, but we may not get it. We do have news today, guys. We got 9:45 and 10 a.m. news. It's not big news, but I think it's I know the 10 a.m. is not as big as the 9:45, but yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna reach out to Tom as well, guys. I might jump on a early stream with Tom overnight. Let me see if Tom's if he's streaming tonight. Might jump on with Tom with in the London session. We'll see. I'll go one right here on this, but I will stop out at the swing. And then we'll re-enter down here. I like this down level, this lower level better, but let's get some music going here. Let's get some music going. Can it squeeze? I don't want to just wick me in here. And then it dump. It kind of feels that way. I prefer the lower entry. Yeah. All right, let's pull it back, guys. Maybe we get tagged in down here at the 21 EMA on the 5 or the 50 EMA on the 2. Woo! Little dumpage here. Little dumpage. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, man. It did hit the 21. It hit the 468 over there, but it didn't hit it over here. Oh, that's NQ. That's why. It did hit 468 on the NQ, but MNQ did not hit it. Rude. Just missed me there. I don't know if the second run in there is worth taking. Um, Guys, we are going to have looks like, My Infinite Futures is going to have a sale today, looks like. All right, I'm long here, 96, looking for that 507. Let's see if it can go. So above 500 here, I expect the squeeze. Come on, get through there. Get your tail through there. I don't want it to come back below 500 now. All right, stop me out. That's all right. We'll take it. Just went without me here, guys. It just went went without me. What up, Wall Street? All right, let's see here, guys. Pulling back here, a little pullback off the 500 level. I wanted it to just go there. You could take this long. 31 point stop. It's not horrible. Um, I was looking for that push into the 510s, 508s. I did not move my stop there. I would have gotten it, but sometimes you just move your stop. That's how it goes. There's nothing you can do. Guys, I'm thinking about funding a live account with $1,000 and trying to connect that to my trading accounts and just see how we do with it. Trade it maybe 1 micro, 2 micros, something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. Thinking about doing that. I was talking about doing that at the beginning of the year, and then I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. It's just kind of like, it's not going to be like, oh, challenge 1,000 to 10,000 or something like that. What it would just be is simply like, whatever we're green at the end of the week, we'll just take it out. We pay ourselves. That kind of deal. We're green $100, $150, we take it out. I don't do stocks. 2K is better. Well, 1K gives me enough room though, Alfred. You gotta think, if I'm just trading 1 micro, that's plenty of room, right? $1,000 drawdown. It's just like having a My Funded Futures 25K account, right? $1,000 of drawdowns, plenty of room. Of course, more is better to have more room. But now I don't typically trade stocks anymore. I mean, I used to kind of be into the stocks, but not so much anymore. All right, guys. So I am going to be streaming with Tom in the London session tonight. You try Ninja 1K in those revenge days. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you can't, like, I'm either going to connect it to an account that I'm only taking 1 trade a day on, like the opening range, or it'll probably be the opening range, or I don't know what the margins are on gold. So it'll probably be what I do, one of those 2 types of things. It'll be 2 or 3 a.m. Eastern. Let me see. Let me ask him what time does he start. Yeah, 2 a.m. Eastern. Gold's 3 days out. Does that mean you got to let it settle or something, Alfred? Is that what you're saying? All right, I'm in here. I'm going to take 10 points. Cash account, just keep in mind the leverage minimum required before liquidation is not the same as prop. Yeah. Yeah, Poco, for sure. I mean, I know on like MNQ, it's for 1 micro. What is it, like $50? What up, Tony? At least that's what it used to be. Yeah, I'm really going to be trading like 1 micro. That's it. 1 mic. Do I just go for 10 points here? I think so. Don't be too greedy here. Let's go for 10 points. All right. Pulling back here a little bit. ES is kind of at a key level here. It needs to kind of pop through that 7204 to get us going. All right, get through this pivot at 529 here. Let's get a little squeeze going. ES up to the 0475 here. Binkage. There we go. What up, Sovereignty? Strike 2. Kind of an FU long here. Nothing crazy about it. We're delivering from a 5-minute gap here. No real sweep of liquidity on the way down. Inversion, 2-minute, 5-minute, 1-minute. It's not anything nice. It's not anything crazy, but we look to the left. We are also kind of in a bigger gap there, but we did close above here. We didn't balance this one up here, though. We're just super bullish, guys. We had a 500-point move overnight, guys. I don't expect all that much from the New York session, to be honest with you. Not sure what to expect, but I know. Let's see. 205. Guys, if we hit the opening range trade today, we will be at payout on Apex. So that is a thing. We'll go with 206 as the lead. Let's go with 206. Yep. Sunshine when it's gone. GC back on Apex? Is it, Happy Kids? Really? Let me take a look at that. Apex. I didn't get an email from it. You guys got an email? Let me double check. Are they allowing full-on minis as well? Where are you seeing that at, Happy Kids? Apex end-of-day accounts, the max we can make is 1,500, right? Any other suggestions to keep mine to get to payout? End-of-day accounts, the 50K account, the max you can make if you're trying to get to the minimum payout, which is $2,600, is $1,300 in a day. Cove was trading them last night. Really? Seems like they would have made an announcement on that. Seems like there would have been an announcement. Papa Powell staying at the Fed as chair. Markets are happy. Oh, but not as chair. Yeah, he is staying. What up, Marson? Let me see if trades by now. Good morning. Try a micro trade. I don't want to. Not really, Chris. I mean, 50% consistency rule, that's really it. You can't oversize, you can't do anything wrong. Looking to set up and want to understand the ledge. Yeah, sure, fish slips. Cove saying that the metals are back on Apex. But yeah, fish slips, I can. We got nothing going on. All right, so Cove said full contracts are back on metals on Apex. So news trading is not allowed. Yeah, you can't trade news, but as long as if it was within your regular strategy, you could. All right, ledge. So basically, the simple idea of the ledge is simply a 5-minute swing, right? Hold on, let me turn this music down. It's too loud in my ear. All right. So basically, you're just looking on the 5-minute chart here. Swings, right? That's all we're looking for. So a 3-candle pattern. One candle makes a higher high. Candle number 2 makes a lower low. And candle number 3 makes a higher low. So a 3-candle pattern there, where candle 1 is higher. Candle 1's low is higher than candle 2. Candle 3's low is higher than candle 2 as well, right? That's all it is. Just a 3-candle pattern that creates a swing. So candle 1, candle 2, candle 3. All right, creating a swing. The only thing I'm doing is I'm waiting for a pullback after this is formed, and I'm buying the body, whatever is the lowest body of the candle. So if that's the body of candle 2, I'm buying here. I got a 15-point stop and I'm looking for 5 points. Or you can go with a 15-point stop and you can trade a bigger size and go for a you can go over like 10 micros for 1 point. It's up to you. And you just take every one. If you take a loss, you're done for the day. If you so in other words, if you take one loss, you're done for the day. Right? Done for the day at one loss. So we'll go over some examples here before the market opens. We do have 9:45 and 10 a.m. news here, guys. So let's just look at last night. I already kind of went over these once earlier, but we'll go over them again. So you can see we opened up and we had this ledge here, right? But one thing you can notice about this ledge, it already had been tested, right? This one here had already pulled back and tagged it in. So I don't even count that one. So I start looking for the next one. Well, what's the next one that's not tested? You have to kind of zoom in a little bit. But right here, here's a 3-candle ledge right here. So this is the very first one. So if price opens up and pulls back into this level, I'm going to take it. And that's exactly what I did. So price opened up, it pulled back into this level. I got long. You can see I took 4.5 points of drawdown, but then it pushed up here. And by the way, this ledge just kept going. That is a thing too. You could just ride a runner if you wanted to. Ledge number 2 is here. It did not get tagged in, as you can see. Ledge number 3 is here. Right? High, low, high. This one got tagged in and won. Ledge number 4, right here, did not get tagged in until after 10. It still won. The next ledge is here. So you can see just 3-candle setup. Low, or high, low, high. Got tagged in here on this one. You can see my executions right there where I took it. Next one's up here. I mean, it just happens over and over and over. Again, see my executions where I took it. One immediately, right? And then you can see price. So I trade it between 6 and 10 p.m. So you can see after 10 p.m., look what happened. Look at the dump after 10. So that's why I don't trade it after 10. But even after 10, I mean, you could still take a look at it and be like, oh, maybe I want to trade it. Well, probably not, right? You see this ledge formed after 10. Did it win? No. This one lost. So that's why I stop at 10 o'clock. So 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. or 2 p.m. You can start trading it after 2 p.m. in the afternoon if you wanted to. So, all right, happy kids, appreciate ya. But that's basically what I like to do there. Guys, Apex is allowing metals now again. I mean, I think it's a really good thing. I'll probably switch my Apex accounts over to metals and start trading the opening range on my Take Private Traders, I think. Also, I did make a video on it, Fish Lips. If you want to watch it, all you got to do is just look on YouTube and look up Methodical Man Gold Strategy. That's it. Again, we do have 9:45 and 10 a.m. news. 9:45 is 3-star red folder. 10 a.m.'s not. So something to keep in mind there. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Again, I am going to be live with Tom at 2 a.m. Disciplined Futures Trader, good morning. We're going to be live with Tom at 2 a.m. for the London session. And guys, we're going to try to push into 10K. It's going to be the idea for that. You know, Tom's got quite a bit of viewers during London, so we're going to try to see if we can't get the push into 10K. And if we can, we're going to do some giveaways. So if you're available at 2 a.m., join us. Yeah, we're going to stream with Tom tonight during the London. During the London. I would like for this opening range to be like 30 points or less. It would be nice. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what the opening range gives us this morning. Good morning, Inflation Nation. Ponzi, have you switched your bias to bullish yet? But yeah, if we can hit the opening range trade today, we will hit a payout. Granted, it'll only be $500, but we'll take it. What up, Robert? So we'll see if we can hit it. Come on, NQ, stay inside the range. Keep it low. Keep it small. We don't mind a small range. Alfred, yeah. We have a 500-point overnight range. 500-point range. All right, we got 5 more minutes. We'll see what the range ends up being. Looks like it wants to go take the high, so we'll see. Housey Faye in the house. Good morning. I'm tired, guys. We will be doing a giveaway this morning, Apex any size evaluation. We'll be back to the giveaways on my funded futures tomorrow. I think tomorrow's first of the month. We'll get refreshed on our giveaways there. All right, market. Settle down, settle down, settle down. We don't want it to be too crazy. The market's not listening to me. I'm telling it to settle down. It's not listening. All right, well, it's at 43 points now. It's still okay. You're joining the gig rigged away. Get in there. The rigged giveaway. I said, maybe I said the gig giveaway. I don't even know what I said there. What the hell did I say? What did I say? I don't even know. Ugh, Coper, good morning. All right, guys, I got to wake myself up. I tried to just get on the charts early because I'm like, man, I'm tired. Let's just get on the chart. More red donkey candles, please. I don't know, Ponzi. I don't know. Max came over for some pets. You're tired of this ending dump pump? Yeah, for sure. My Fund of Futures is launching a new sale today. It's going to be. I'm going to tell you guys right now. It's going to be these emotions before the stream with Tom. Yeah. Can't seem to get these past few weeks right. Yeah, it sucks. The 50K Pro account is 30% off, guys. With an add-on. It's going to have a pogo, I think. It's going to have a pogo included with it. Pass one, get one. Use code MM. Starts at 11 a.m., goes until tomorrow, I think at 11 a.m. So it's a one-day sale again, I believe. Might be 2 days. I can't remember. So 50K Pro account, 30% off Pogo. Starts at 11 and ends at, until 4 o'clock on Friday. So 11 a.m. this morning to 4 o'clock on Friday. Unlimited uses. All users 30% off Pogo 50K Pro only. There you go. You need BOGO. Blow one, get one. Oh, goodness. Come on. Stay. I want to keep this range right here. I don't want to make it any bigger. Keep it right here, 43 points. $43 points is about as big because I'm going to have a 21-point stop here, which means I'll be risking $400 on the trade. 45 watching and 20 likes. What are we doing, guys? Miss K said, what are we doing, guys? Let's get those likes going. So you see 29 likes. Yeah, there's 40 likes right now. 47 watching, 40 likes. All right, we got 15 seconds left for the opening range to be set, and then we can get our ATM strategy set up. I'm okay with the size of it right here, 43, 44 points. I'm all right with that. It's kind of the sweet spot, typically. There we go. All right, so it is set. So 44, so 22 point stop. That's going to be 86, 87 ticks, something like that. I'm just going to go 85 ticks. Because to be honest with you, if it pulls back that far, it's probably going to fail anyway. So that's like 22 points. So it'd be risking $440 for $200. Going for the 10 points. See if we can get the payout. See if we can get the payout. Good morning, Mad Moxie. Dun, dun, dun. So what do we think is going to happen today, guys? I mean, difficult to really kind of say. We are right here at all-time highs. So, like, you know, buy the dip. It's kind of always the lean. Buy the dip, sell the rip. Something like that. Buy the dip, sell the rip. That's really it. If oil stays above 103 and rips, we go down. I don't see, like, that's the thing. I don't pay attention to the oil kind of inverse oil. I mean, I know it's a thing, but I don't know. I don't normally pay that close attention to it. Maybe I should. You blew up account today, Alfred? That sucks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know it does. Exclamation point MM, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway. It is an Apex Any Size evaluation. Once we hit 10,000 subs, we will do a decent size giveaway. I'll have some more My Funded Futures accounts. I'll probably do like 5 My Funded Futures, 5 Lucids, and we'll go from there. Crude's been going up, yeah. And so has NQNES. You're not wrong. Break below 450, then previous day high. Probably I like to see a pullback. Long at 300. You're not wrong. I mean, like, it seems like we need to go down. I'm sure Mancini's not saying anything except for saying there's nothing to do here. Probably a long triggered overnight on that pullback. Maybe. Let me see. He says, as usual, after we've been paid on a massive failed breakdown, there's nothing to do. We're in local range resistance now. Simply ride runner to or wait for the next elevator down, and we do it all over again. There we go. 7160, watch for traps. We're nowhere near 7160 right now. So not much to do here. Not much to do here. I got about 10 minutes until open here. It'd be really nice to hit payout today on Apex. I am still waiting for one Apex account to be approved. It's still pending. I did request it last Friday. It is Apex 2.0, not 3.0, so I guess maybe that's why. The 3.0 was approved right away. I've taken profit. How's it going? Do I use volume? No, not typically. Love in an elevator. Bulanox told me I need to get my consistency down to 20% to be able to qualify for a payout. Yeah, Coper, do you understand how that works? I can give you a quick breakdown of it if you want me to. I can tell you exactly how they determine the 20% because I know now. So basically, any day that's less than 20% total profit of your largest day is considered a flip day. So if you made $1,000, that means your minimum daily target at that point has to be $200. Otherwise, it's considered a flip day, right? If your biggest day is $500, then your smallest day needs to be more than $100. Otherwise, it's considered a flip day. Red days are not typically considered flip days. So you got to get your overall percentage down to 20% or below. And they really need to make that more clear because it's not that clear. I had to ask like 4 times to finally get like clarification on it. So anything 20% of your largest day is not considered a flip day. So they definitely need to make that more clear because that's a little annoying. You're just grinding this account between 200 and 300 a day. Yeah, it makes sense. So if you're at 28%, you probably need what? 10 more traded days, 8 more traded days, something like that to get below. Yeah, probably like 10. It's definitely an annoying thing when you don't know, right? You don't know that they're counting flip days like that because a flip day to most people is an in and out trade. That's not what they're doing. $95 more trading days. What? No, if you get it below 20%, you should be good. What I would do, Coper, and this, I would send them a message and ask them, what days do you consider flip days? That way you know how many you have and you can do the math yourself. So if they tell you 25, then you can do the math, you know. Last day of the 40% off from Tradeify. It could be. I don't know, Visible. I haven't saw it. Use code MM if it is. I do think people are kind of sleeping on Tradeify, at least with my code for the most part. Not getting a whole lot of sales on Tradeify. Those of you that are using the code, I do appreciate it. I do have 5 Tradeify accounts, so let's hopefully, you know, they consider all of them except one. Well, that's kind of hard to believe. Gopher, they can't consider all your days because I mean you had to make profit on some of them. Oh, what was your largest trading day, Gopher? You take your largest trading day and just see how many days are with less than 20% of that largest day, and that should be the way you can use that number. Figure it out. 182, 316, 365, 388, 433, 503. All swings, Trev. 182. Man, that's down there. 503. We're right there at that. All right, we got the 25 candle coming up here in less than 30 seconds. You're over 6K in profit on this account. You had a few days of 1K and a few days of 800. So you would say 1K. So every day below $200 is going to count as a flip day, basically. That sucks. The good news is after you get that payout approved, Cooper, then your next 10 days resets. So like if you make $200-300 every day after that, even 100, even 50, you should be fine. You could trade 10 days at 50 and get another payout since you already got such a big balance. because the flip days reset after each payout. All right, we got about 4 minutes here. Hopefully this thing can stay inside the range. That makes the trade a lot easier. Yeah, that's what I would be planning on doing. Koper, I know a lot of people flip out when they get denied payouts and they like, they're like, ah, fuck it, I'll just blow the account. Like, don't do that. That's no need to do that, right? Just do what you got to do to get back to the payout, and you'll be good to go. It doesn't really make it doesn't make sense to risk more than 200 or 300 a day if that's what you're aiming for your profit, right? 200-300 bucks a day. That should kind of be your risk. You know these things, though. I know you know these things. Let's make sure we're not getting any errors. Because a losing day, remember, a losing day also is a traded day. What up, Casalisk? Do I trade using fibs? Yeah, it depends. I like to use fibs. It depends on what I'm looking at. But yeah, I use fibs. But not only fibs. But I do use the fibs. I'm kind of thinking at open we get this pushed down, but I'm taking the pre-orb solo. It's not open yet. Sleeping 443 you're looking for. Only fibs? Yes. Yeah, I'm going to take the pre-orb here. I got the pre-orb marked out right there. We got 3 minutes until open. The downside's a little tricky. I mean, we are right at this whole number here. We do have the 21 EMA, the 50 EMA. We got a couple of things to the downside that could cause us to bounce out of there. Yeah, so I kind of favor the upside here, but I'm going to play it how I play it. I mean, we're going to play it like normal. Whatever happens, happens. Risking about 225, 240, whatever it is on this trade. I'm sorry, 440. We're risking 440 for 200. So, come on, man. I'll be jumping out of there early on. Stay in there. Probably can go ahead and put this one on. I don't foresee it really ripping 40 points right before open, but I guess it might. Got about a minute and 25 seconds here. I really would like this thing to bounce back up into like the 510s, 515s here before open. This way I can get a little momentum, give me a little room here to drop this order. I hate it when it's like right at it like that. Morning, Rob. Now it's even outside of it. I feel like this thing's probably just going to dump without us here. 30 seconds. I want it to bounce back up into like 510 here. Last 30 seconds. I hate it when it's this close. Get up there. There's nothing I can do about that, guys. I couldn't hit the button like right there at open, so. Kind of annoyed. I knew it was going to do that, but I couldn't. There's nothing I could do there. Like, what can I do? It's like, what do you do there? I mean, I could have just hit the short button, but you went in early. Yeah, I just didn't want, like, I don't know. It's just like I wanted it to pop back up a little bit. I mean, it was right at 9:30. It wicked out like right before 9:30, right at the open, I guess. It was right there at 500. I was just wanting a little bit more of a pop. He was in from the start, yeah. See if we get a bounce. I mean, that's 100 points down, basically, guys. We'll see. We'll see. Rob, it's a one-way ticket so far. Down to the 400. There we go. Still looking for maybe a funded trade here. We'll see. I mean, it does kind of make sense here. If we break 90 here, this thing should just continue to up. Feels like it. Yeah, right there would have been quick 10 points. 188 swing. 388, I think you mean. Right through the 90 there. This thing's probably just going to dump, guys. We got the new day opening gap. You got LR below. This thing could just continue to run. Morning, Raul. Flush it. Breaking this 5-minute trend line here to the downside. It's kind of a tricky like thing now. Gonna need a pullback here. Still just pushing, guys. Nothing to do here yet. Still just pushing. Right down. Dumpage. I'm going to take that one off. Copy trader's killing you. Some are up 18, some only 12. Hey, it's not bad though. Morning eye trades. Definitely a big dump. Look for a spot to maybe take an entry, but trying to be very careful here. But let's see, 30, 50. It's not bad. Take that long off there. I mean, we could use this here, 32 to 54. It's about a 20-point stop. I'm not a huge fan of order blocks in the 1 minute, though. Oil's up. Something smells. Down to the 300s here, guys. Morning clarity. The longer it takes, the less likely recover. Yeah. This thing is just continuing to go lower. No pullbacks yet. No pullbacks. We had this one pushback up here. I almost sold here, but New day opening gap down there at 207. News in 4 minutes. News in 4 minutes. YM's not dropping. Still just waiting for something here. I mean, like, nothing to do here right now. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Back to 300 here. Mancini saying a weak scalp possible in the recovery of 74. 250 points one directions, yeah. Yeah, Rob, that's the thing that makes it dangerous. And then, you know, like the pre-orb, it worked perfectly. I mean, we opened up inside, but only 2 points. And like, I wanted to see a little bit more of a push up just to be safe. Because I was scared it might wick me in and then just go right back down. So I just was trying to be a little cautious with it. A little cautious. Tough to do anything. Still looking for a possible entry. Long from 300 work. Nice, nice. We do have news here in 30 seconds. You took some heat, but trusted the level. Nice. I like 350 for a decent rejection here, but 355, 360. But with news coming up in 10 seconds, I can't take it. All right, here's news. Good reaction off that level. Would have got my 10 points quick, but with the news there, like I can't really take that. 375 might be a good spot to try to pick up a few points. Hmm. Getting really quick movement here, guys. Be careful. Watching here, 27,196 is daily open. Yeah, I got it. 202 is when I got it at, but close enough. I think if we get through the 90 here, we flush back to the low. I think if we get back below 90 here, this thing just flushes again back through the 70 fast. That's what I'm thinking biblical, but I'm only going to have like a 20-point stop here, so it's got to just go. Otherwise, we just get stopped. Yeah, we are kind of stuck here. I mean, if we get more of a pushback up here, I'd be willing to take it. Take the short higher. 395s. 390, 395 area. You like CATR pick up, but not that it's not already high. Yeah. Want to just dump through the 90 here. If it gets through there, let's go fast. You can tell it's earnings week. Yeah. Win or lose, we put the account away. Let's go. Welcome to Payout Land, guys. Welcome to Payout Land. Please store all your bags in the top overhand facilities and collect your payout on the way as you exit the plane. Let's go. So we hit payout on this account here, 52601. There we go. This account here is at the payout level. However, we need one more $100 day on this account. So this one won't be able to take a payout until Monday. So we're at payout level on that one, but we got to get one more traded day in. And then you can see I took that on the take profit accounts as well. So this one's about $580, $570 back from daily payout. So, and then the other pro account is still a ways to go here. 2,800 in profit. So there we go. Morning, Punisher. I think we were pretty patient there. $16 for 5-day payout. Let's go. Get there. Oh goodness. I thought I was pretty patient there. I mean, I missed the pre-orb. I didn't just take any trade. I mean, was that really a setup? Kinda. There was a 1-minute inversion there. 2-minute was about to close. We had a 5-minute order block setting up over here. But I knew the OB was going to have too big of a stop, because even if we take this OB play here, that's a 50-point stop. You'd have to wait for like a significant pullback into like the 320s to get that entry. It might happen. But just playing off the idea, we pushed through 90 a couple of times there and thought that we would kind of break that level. So, oh, 5-day $200 rules BS. Yeah. Well, what is it $200 or is it $250, Alfred, on the 50K? I thought it was $250. Let me make sure. I think it's $250, Alfred. Let me double check that. Isn't it, is it two? I'm hoping it's not $200 on the 25K. Oh, on the intraday. Okay, I didn't know it was different on the intraday. So the intraday trailing is different. I had no idea. I had no idea that. New day opening gap down here 202, guys. Previous day close 150. You also have, remember, you got unmitigated gaps down here as well. It looks like this might be our first down day in a while, potentially. Just based on what we see right now, but that doesn't mean anything. It could, you know, change. Okay, so the legacy accounts, it's only $150 profit days on the legacy accounts. It's $250 on the end of day. And then 25K is $100. Okay. Yeah, the 50K legacy says 150. You had a terrible Asian session. So this one we're actually at, we only have 4 out of 5 trading days. So we need one more $100 days. And then we hit the minimum payout balance again. This one I'm waiting. This is the one that we just hit the payout on. So we just hit the payout on this one. This is a, so this one should get approved as soon as we're able to request it today. And then this one I'm waiting on them to approve or deny. Wait. Oh, I don't know why it's showing that. Why is it showing that? 8 trading days consistency rule, no pending payout. Well, I have a pending payout on that one, so I don't know why it's saying that. I guess it just hasn't updated yet. So it still shows pending. Oh, you just blown the last legacy. 5 rapids passed. Let's go. I hated that I missed the pre-orb there. Like, that's one of the things, like, when it opens up like that, I mean, like, I could have hit the button right away and it would have been, and obviously it would have worked right away. But, like, I don't know, man. I hate it. I hate it when it opens like this. So technically, it's 12/1/12. I just kind of mismanaged it. Alfred, well, it is a process, right? You request on Friday. They approve or deny Monday into Tuesday. They remove the funds Tuesday. Usually money's in your bank account on Wednesday. So if you request a payout middle of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, really, you're still waiting until Friday for them to look at it. So it's up to you. What copy trader am I using? Replicanto. Replicanto. All trade evade connections on Replicanto. One rhythmic. You can have as many trade evade connections as you want. Lucid. So these are the ones from last night. So that's for today. That's the P&L. Bulenox is a little bit on the slow side when it comes to payout, but their customer service is excellent. The only thing I would say is be aware of the flipping rule. You know, if you're flipping rule, you got to have, in order for it to count as a traded day, it needs to be 20% of your largest trading day. So just be aware of that. $207.75. So yeah, I mean, wait, is that 207? Yeah, it looks like we filled the gap on. Did we fill the gap on NQ? Yeah, we filled the gap on NQ, but not on MNQ. I thought I traded on Quantower. Yeah, I do, but I don't use the copier on Quantower. It glitches on me too much. I have less issues with the one on Replicanto. The one on Replicanto is not free, so you know it costs like $200 or something. I don't even remember. I've had it for a long time, so it's not free, but it works pretty good. Later do. What up? Good morning, guys. If you've not yet hit the subscribe button, do so. Hit the like button. Enter the giveaway !MM 50K or any size eval from Apex. There's a small gap form at the open from last night. Yeah. Yeah, I got a gap all the way down at, I need to mark it out on NQ over here. Let me do that right quick. I got it marked out on micros, but not on NQ. So on NQ, the previous day close is 148. And then the open is 20207. So the gap was filled on NQ. Remember, do your charting on NQ, not MNQ. We filled the gap on NQ, not MNQ. It's not necessary to have to fill it on MNQ. Now, do I think it goes lower? Yes, I still think it does. But you can see on NQ, we filled the gap. $320 could be a reasonable short entry, potentially. So maybe you could enter a short here. 320 area, potentially. Later, dude, he just is very good at charting. He said, he literally tweeted out and he said 7147 reclaim is a week, or 7174 reclaim is a week long. So it went level to level. It went 74 to 81. It did push all the way up to 84. So it did give you 10 points. And then you see 7160 kind of held down there. So I'm going to take a short here. Eval only. I only think this is an eval worthy trade. I'm going to average into it a little bit. Stop's going to be at 347. I'll add into it at 20. 411, we go higher. Yeah. Came right down to open. Yeah, it did. 89, you'd be lower. Yeah, I tend to agree. I mean, I don't, listen, we already filled the gap. I didn't even check to see if ES filled the gap. Let me check. Yeah, well, nope, ES did not fill the gap. So we still have room down as far as the ES is concerned. Again, I'm only going for 10 points. I'm not going for anything crazy here. There we go. I think 320, somewhere up in here, 320, 325, somewhere up in this area will be a really good short spot if we got to it. But I don't know that we're going to get to that area. One account now. Yeah. Are you, how far are you away, Alfred? You were $16 away on one of those days. Is that what you're saying? So now you got to make another one. Oh, let's go. You just finished request for the payout. That's awesome. Kind of desperate on the Apex account. I guess that got me looking for a lifeline of some sort of help. Well, later, I mean, the thing is, like, you know, you can see how I'm kind of playing that opening range play. If you're looking for something that's very simple, I think that's a pretty simple trade. I mean, it's 12 for it /12. You can even like, I'm going for 10 points. You could go for 5. I mean, you could even go for 5 and go for a little bit bigger of a trade, but or bigger sizing. I might go down to 5 and go to bigger sizing. I don't know. If we close under previous day, we could flush. I think we're going to go back down, Trev. That being said, could we push back up? Could we push back up to the 400s here? Yeah, of course. Of course. You got to remember, like, the market makers, what's the best way to wreck most people who are in short positions right now? Push it back up. People who chased. People who got in late. Push it back up. That's the best way to wreck them. So... you just got to always be aware of that. Well, I didn't know that's why people were posting all those songs. It's kind of wondering. As far as 10 points, I would consider the ATR 40 points lately. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, David Allen Coe, I guess, died weeks. I was seeing his songs all over TikTok last couple of days. You don't take big sizes. You're more of a slow and steady with micros. Nothing wrong with that. Later, you can always trade that with 5 micros. Yeah, biblical. I was looking for a bigger push up. I mean, but you can see like that 5 minute order block got respected to the tick. I mean, very little drawdown. Just to reduce my stop was the only reason why I was thinking of like getting a 50%. You don't really want to see it more than 50% into that OB there. So this is now about to be a propulsion block. We'll see if that pushes us lower. Got along, no Trump. We just could not get that shoved back up there to kind of get in. But a close below 214, 212 here. It's going to trigger a little propulsion block, a little move down. Probably gets a little bit expansion. You might could look for a long, grab some points off that 150 previous day close area, but so bearish looking here. It's tricky. I might do it. Oh, wait, let's do it like this. I'll do it like 2 micros. The new 5 minute bar flipped and ripped. Yeah, for real. I could look for a little. I might take the 150 level with a little backdoor action. We'll see. Little backdoor action. That's what she said. Yeah, yeah. The daily candle looks like a wick today. Yeah, yeah. All right, there's the open fill there on the MNQ. uh, no SMT here. Looking for a potential SMT here, but we just don't have one. Every bearish PD array is holding so far. Oh, you have trouble spotting shorts? I'm weird. Like, I don't know if it's weird, Treff. Like, I don't know. I see the market in both ways. I don't have a problem seeing it both directions. All right, ES recovering 66 here. Could be a spot we could get a little squeeze. You don't think it behaves the same in both directions? Trev, there's nothing wrong with long only. I mean, think about Mancini. There's a lot of professional traders that long only. And traditionally, the market just goes up. So, I mean, you probably are onto something there, right? You are probably onto something. It doesn't feel like you're under something. Onto something. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, it sucked. I mean, I hated that I didn't drop the order there. But at the same time, it's one of those things like I've seen this thing do this so many times where when it opens up right at the level, it will just wick, tag you in, and then rip that back the other way. So the fact that I missed that, I'm okay with that because I've had that happen to me 3 or 4 times where it opens up at the level, I drop it right away, it just wicks and then tags me in and stops me out. So maybe I wouldn't be okay with it if I didn't end up hitting the 10 points anyway on a different trade, right? Tracy charts? No, Alfred, I haven't tried them. Did get a couple of longs. Let's go. Listen, I'm not. So here's the thing, guys. Nothing wrong with the trade seat as far as I know. I'm not about change. Like, I'm one of those people, like, when I'm comfortable trading something, I stick to it. I'm comfortable with Quantower, Trade-Evate, Ninja. Those are the platforms I'm comfortable with. Those are the ones I typically stick to. So I'm like that in my everyday life too. I am comfortable eating 8 or 9 different foods, and I just eat those same 8 or 9 different foods over and over. I stick with the same type of drinks. I don't try new foods. I don't try new drinks. You know, if there's not something that I haven't, there's something I haven't done before, I'm probably not going to do it to see if it's fun or if I like it, right? So that being said, I try to stay away from things I don't know. I did try Project X back in the day, but that's only because, Top Step gave you the cheaper price to use it when they first came out with it. But for the most part, I just stick with what I know. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Stick in the mud. That's right. I know what I like, and that's it. you know. I do adventures. Well, but I do those things knowing that I like those things. You know, I'm not gonna, probably a bad reference. Uh, I don't know. I was gonna say something. We probably should not say it. All right, let's look at the previous day close. Oh, yeah, me too. That's why I listen to 90s music. That's the only music I like, right? I kept them for a little while visible. I got them funded, so, and then I lost them. I'm gonna look for the push through and then the bounce, I think. Actually, I think it might just bounce. You know what? Hmm. I like that the ES is at support here. I was going to let it push through, but I think it just bounces. Also, let me look at something right quick. Shit. I'm gonna take a long here. I'm in late. Should have been long at 175, but I'm gonna take the stop off here because I'm gonna add into this. I think we get a push back up here. It's kind of a little half gap bounce here. Like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. We've talked about it before on My Funded TV. A little bit of a half gap bounce there where the market likes to not quite get to the previous day close, find a little support at the half gap, and then bounce. We're getting to the lows. I think so too, Trev, potentially. ES being out of key support there at 60 kind of gave me a little bit of confidence. So I'll still take this trade. We'll just take it. I think I'm going to let it wick through it and take the backdoor action if we get it. I mean, we could have like a 200-point rip back up. So who knows? You're green, but it's been a tough day. Yeah, I mean, like, it's actionable, right? It's like the market's doing what you expect it to do. ATR is kind of high, 47 on the 2-minute. Candles are deceptively big. But the market, in my opinion, is doing what you expect it to do to a degree. So, like, tradable. Here's the thing, guys. I would not be shocked. We got low resistance liquidity here. We got an unmitigated gap up at 410, 420. I'm not going to be shocked if this thing just rips back up through here. Retest the VWAP, 370, 380, even 420s, potentially. Remember, the market works in waves. It doesn't just go straight to a level. So I would not be shocked if we do something like this and then come down. Now, does it have to do that? Nope. Doesn't have to. But we got kind of engineered liquidity here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth. Fifth one kind of takes you through there. Potentially. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's just a guess. Grabbed more than enough liquidity, yeah, for sure. Yeah, tough spot down here. You don't really want to be looking for shorts, and longs are tricky too, right? Because I mean, think about it. If you're already short from up here, then you're chilling, and you're just looking for lower prices. But once it kind of gets down here into this level, it's tricky. Could go either way. We break below the previous day close here. It's maybe off to the races, down to the that gap down from a few days ago. You also have the previous day low down here at 89. And then the other one down here. So yeah, tough to know what's going to happen from here. Tough to know. You almost, if you're thinking like, oh, well, what's my next trade idea? This would be the best trade idea in my opinion. Push back up here, push back up here and then go down. And you could start looking for some shorts up there. Needs to push up to give us another opportunity. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Also, ES is looking at this. It's at 7174 now. So if that recovers here, which it looks like it is, then you're going to probably start to see a squeeze here back up. 365 would be like the end of the trend line there. Yeah, I think so too, Trev. We'll see if it pops through here. Good close here on the ES. Above 74. Another minute left on this candle here. I'm not going to take it, but I think even higher, Trev. I'm thinking like 360s, 370s, even 410, 420s could happen. I mean, like, if you want to be safe, this is your safe target, right? If you're like, oh, I'm going to take this long, 365, just there at the VWAP, that would be your safe target. But ES has to hold 74 here. We have to have a good full close here on this candle. You want this candle to close up at the 250. A weak close here may not happen. And that's kind of a weak close. Yeah, I think so too. Indecisiveness. Guys, I am going to be streaming live with Tom in the Asia session at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're going to try to get that final push into the 10,000 subs. I don't know that I'll go live tonight because I'm going to need to go to bed early to get up at 2 o'clock. But I'm going to get on at 2 o'clock with Tom, and I'm going to stream until we get 10,000 subs. I think. We need 167 right now. I think we can get it. And I'm going to give away 5 My Funded Futures accounts and 5 Lucid accounts and maybe some cash. So, no, not two days. Just hopefully just a few hours would be nice. We get on at 2 and have the 10K by 4. That'd be nice. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. So if you guys want to be a part of the 10K giveaway, you may have to look to the London session. We'll see. Tom the Hairy Hungarian. Yeah. Here in about a month, guys, I will be flying into Budapest. So we'll be taking off to Budapest. Yeah, Raul, I try. Like, that's the thing about the My Funded TV. We don't typically get, like, I don't really get new followers from that. So try some goulash. Maybe. Depends on what's in it. Depends on what's in it. I don't know what's all is in it. Also, we do have initial balance set here in just a moment. So remember, think about this from the initial balance play as well, right? The initial balance play is the push back up into the 50%, and then you try to take a short. Well, if it pushes back into the 50%, that's pretty darn close to that 365 area, right? So again, that's another opportunity where you could try to pick up some points there as well off the kind of initial balance play. And maybe that's what we look for. Maybe we wait for it to run 365. We get a little better R, and we take the short up there. We'll see. All right, initial balance still is not set yet. 3 more minutes. I still take that bounce at the previous day close here. Let me see where ES is in relation to the previous day close. It doesn't show me on this indicator, so I'll have to look. Previous day close on the ES. $71.41. 71.41. So did it fill it? No, I don't think it did. Did it? No. See ya for hello and goodbye in Hungary. Oh, yeah? See ya. All right, I'll use that. Yes, you're not going to be red and the market is going to kill me with boredom. Yeah, I don't blame you. Listen, I'm done trading the fundeds. Like, I look for one spot, and we take it. You're done by 8:30. Yeah. Pronounce Saja, but they understand see you. Saja? I have no idea. R. Sanders, are you from Hungary? You may take a trade to see the opportunity and your screens are up, but that's very rare, yeah. Hungarian's hard to learn. I don't know, Marcin. Is English not the hardest language in the world to learn? I don't know. I've heard that. Because we have a lot of slang, right? A lot of slang in the English language, like, and also stuff doesn't, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what word we could think of, but you know, like certain, you would think like you pronounce one word one way and the other would be pronounced the same way, but it's not. So English is easy. I don't know, is it? I have no idea. Try Russian. I don't know any Russian. Russian, Japanese, Navajo. Could be. Apparently, Buda and Pest were 2 cities. Hungary is changing after the elections. Can visit Sofia and Bucharest for contrast, or maybe Czechia. Czechia? Nice. I'm going to have a tour guide, so his name is Tamas Sazbo. English stayed pretty difficult because of how much slang. That's what I'm thinking. European thinks our English is terrible because they're used to the UK English. I got you. Czech Republic. They got good beer. Little bear. Little brew. Let's try and see if there's an SMT here. There's not. So this is kind of what we're talking about. Here comes the squeeze. Where? Exactly. Negatorx. SMT means like if Nasdaq takes the low, and then ES does not, right? Then in that context, ES would be a stronger indice than the Nasdaq, right? But in this scenario, that didn't happen. So like I was looking to see if maybe Nasdaq swept the low and ES didn't, then you would think ES would be the stronger indice there. But just basically one takes out an area and the other doesn't. Hungarian borders Austria, yeah, also borders like Russia, right? Or no, Ukraine, not Russia, Ukraine, I think. You could fit the United Kingdom inside of Michigan, yeah. That's the thing. Like we're gonna travel. Let's see here. So like the idea is, you know, we're gonna fly into Hungary. We're gonna probably go down to Croatia, and then my son wants to go over to Paris, and then from Paris we're gonna go down to Italy, Rome, some of the places down through here. So I haven't really mapped out like what city specifically we're gonna go through yet, but we're gonna drive. So we're going to fly into Budapest, hang out here for a couple days. We'll be there for 9 or 10 days. And so we're just going to take a road trip kind of, you know, through this area. Probably fly out of Italy back home. So, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a lot about this area. So I didn't even know that Hungary kind of bordered Ukraine. I had no idea. So, but that's probably what we're going to do. Hang out over here for a couple of days, visit some stuff in between. We'll see. We'll see. Dun-dun. Yeah, for sure gold hurt me. For sure. Try Zadar in Croatia. Nice. Euro kills the dollar. Yeah. Coming to London. We're going to be in Europe, so I don't know where's London at over there. I don't know where that is. Where is London? That's I don't think that's where we're going to be going, is it? No. No, London's way up there. That's on a different continent. Yeah, we're not going to go to the UK. Not on this trip. You know, he wants to go to the typical tourist places. We're not fancy people, so we'll keep it as cheap as we can, probably. It's just me and him, so. Talking about aviation fuel surge shortages, you may want to research the topic before you arrive. So there's fuel shortages over there? Maybe I'll talk Tom into letting us drive the BMW, you know, cross countries. And he can come with us. Tell him just pack a bag, pile in the car. Pack a bag, pile in the car, bro. Oh, they predict shortages around June. Yeah, we'll be there in May, so hopefully there'd be no shortages then. But we'll see. Should be fun time. You know, something different. Something different. Yeah, we got Tom to tell us where to go and where not to go, you know? Look at this thing trapping in the bulls here on this little trend line break. Top Step is saying that they are the cheapest all-in prop firm. Would Patek lie? I don't know. It's one of those things, right? Yeah, Room, come to the Americas. Check us out. Are they the cheapest all in? I have no idea. What does Top Step cost? Let me I mean, pretty hard to beat Trade Day or Lucid right now. I think you're all in for around $60. No activation fee. Let me see what the cost is. Top Step. I haven't looked at Top Step in forever. Cheapest non-discount? Well, what the hell? I mean, like, everybody always has a discount, right? So, looks like... Why did they not show the prices? You get 10 off if you have a daily... Like, you can't even see the prices on the website. Okay, now they're there. I'm like, what? So it's $95. No, that's definitely not the cheapest all-in account. I mean, I would imagine it's between Lucid. My Fund of Futures has some cheap accounts as well. I mean, I don't know. All-in cost. Apex, even Apex is still about that price all in on the intraday, right? Trade Day, Fund of Futures Network with the discounts definitely cheaper than that with the buy one get one free. I don't know. I don't think so, but who knows? Pay 10 myth coins to see prices. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Not Michael Patak. I mean, like, no rules, right? There at Lucid, no rebills effectively. So, instant funding prop still a thing? Yeah, Marksman, they are. I mean, Tradeify is an instant funding prop. Day Traders has instant funding. Who else has instant funding? Apex is going to eventually be coming out with it. There's a couple of other ones. Probably just not thinking of it. And who else has instant funding? I know Tradeify. Lucid has instant funding, doesn't it? Yeah, they do. You can't use Quantower in Trade Day. I think you can. I used to. I buy everything with Tradeivate now, so I actually need to pick up some Trade Day accounts. Let me see what you can use with Trade Day. You used to be able to. Well, let's just make sure. Tradeivate, NinjaTrader, TradingView, Jigsaw. I guess not. Yeah, top one. Yeah, I don't trade top one, but they're not horrible. Prop Shop Trader, Day Traders, Tradeify, all have instant. Oh, okay. Trade Day X, yeah. Well, that's because the Top Step later due. They stopped allowing other props to use it. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, guys. Now there is an SMT. No, wait. Well, no, there's not. I thought we swept the low. I'm not saying they're horrible, Claudia. I just don't know a lot about them. I know that when I looked at their accounts before, I didn't like them because they had some weird consistency rule calculation. But people did tell me that that was only on those types of accounts that were like on sale. They like calculated your consistency kind of weird. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know a lot about them. You know what I mean? It's one of those ones where it's like, if I don't know, if I'm not familiar with you, probably not going to use you. The prop pit closed up shop already? Yeah, D Hayes. I mean, who couldn't see that coming from a mile away? They changed their payout rules 2 times while I was on the same account. Yeah. They used the Hungarian formula to calculate that. I don't remember what it was, but it was like some sort of points. And it was something weird, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't know. I just was like, I didn't like it. Only if they are the master. I mean, why would that matter, though? You know what I mean, Claudia? Like, why would it matter if you're the lead account or not? Why does it display on Tradeify now as instant? Tradeify isn't. They have instant funding. But what do you mean? Let me see. Yeah, Poca, like it was some weird, and I was like, I am not doing that. Their Lightning account is the instant funding. I don't remember specifically what it was, but I was like, I was reading it before I bought the account, and I was like, forget that. I mean, here's the thing. Listen, there's some props I like that some of you guys don't like. There's some props you like that I don't like. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, there's so many different props, so many different opportunities that you have with, prop firms today. So where if you don't like one, just go with another one. It's no big deal. Go with a different one. $150K Tradeify daily selects looks so good. Get it? Get it? If you already answered and I missed, my bad. That was the lowest all in you said was around 60. I think so. Like Lucid, you get 40% off. And I think that for the 25K account, I think that puts you around $60. I'm going to take a long here. Binkers. I have looked at that account weeks. I have the 25K select accounts right now. So I got the 25K selects right now. So that's what I'm trading. I got the Lucid Flex 50Ks. Those are a little more than halfway past. Halfway to passing. But we're at about 20 accounts right now. We don't have a ton of fundeds, but, we're working on some. We're working on some. I'm going to pick up some more funded next accounts. I like those. I blew those last week. And last Wednesday, I blew those funded next. Oh, Marks. No, it does. Let me show you. I mean, it shows right here. Lightning instant funding. Funding in 3 days, funding in 1 day. So I don't know what you're looking at there. You might not have noticed that. It's actually not a bad price for the 25K here. 207. It's not a bad price. 50K is like 340, I think, right? 295. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's pretty solid, guys. 295 for an instant funded account. 478 for the 150K. But yeah, I have the select accounts. So that's what I have. $65. Tradeify $65. Lucid probably about the same. Show the selects. Yeah, I did. Select 150K, 221. So like to me, Weeks, right? You look at the cost of this. I guess the difference is once you're funded, there's a pretty big difference in the daily $2,500 daily payouts. You don't have that with the instant funding. I know you like the daily payouts. So that's the main difference between these two. The growth you can pass in one day, but they have consistency once funded. That's why I don't love those. The select does not. No consistency once funded. Not that that matters that much to me, to be honest, but for some reason, I don't know. I just prefer not to have it. Just in case I hit some kind of trade, right? All right, there we go, guys. Retesting that 5-minute order block here. Let's see the reaction here. I think you could pick up 10 or 15 points off this level if you wanted to give it a try. But I think ultimately we are going higher here. Maybe a little dip down to back into the 75s. Might even push up here to the 420s and then go down, kind of what we talked about. So, it's the only daily payout in the game that's end of day. That's true. It says Lightning funded and growth after Lightning funded. It doesn't say instant funding. Oh, that's weird, Mark. Mine says instant funding. I don't know why. Not sure. 327 is the session mid as well. Makes sense. I got mine at 393. I don't know why. Let me use the fib and see if it comes out in the same. Well, that's showing me the overall. The RTH mid probably. Yeah, 327 is the RTH. You're right. You are right. Guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, enter the giveaway !MM in the chat. Let's go. And again, guys, the 40% off the Tradeify might end today. Use code MM if you want to help support the channel. 30% off Tradeify or Trade Day. 40% off at Take Private Trader. 90% off Apex. 90% off Bulanox. Apex is code MYTH, MYTH. All these other ones are code MM. 30% off the Pro account, 50K Pro account at My Funded Futures. That is going to be a pass one, get one. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one, 50% off, code MM. Day Traders, code MM. Traders Launch, code MM. Funded Next. I don't think Funded Next is code MM. I think it's a link. I think it's a link. Let me double check Funded Next. I don't know if I've ever had any sales from Funded Next. Let's see. I'm terrible with like telling you guys. See, I don't know how this works on Funded Next. I got a link here for Funded Next. I'll just pin it. But I don't know if I don't know if I have a code or not. I have no idea. I don't know where I would find the code. What up, Pine Tree? Tried MM Funded Next like 10 minutes ago. Does not work. Oh, okay. Yeah, just use the link in the stock code then, I guess. I don't know why it doesn't work. I need a code. I know Tom has a code. Rude. But anyways, there's the link if you want to, if you want to use it. All right, through the 320s here. Again, the safe target here is going to be 365, in my opinion. FundedX basically wanted me to send them my broker statements to affiliate. Really? Bro, you need your broker statements. You got to show those. Yeah, Marksman, they offer daily payouts on the select account. On the select account, they indeed do. We are trading up into that order block that we were kind of pointed out earlier. 320 could be an entry. I mean, like, I'm kind of like, I'm thinking of that in terms of like, where does liquidity rest? I think we run through the 365, so I probably wouldn't enter that at this point. Day 29, all the drugs possible. Lightning funded as well. I don't know, Mark. I don't think Lightning funded is daily payouts. It doesn't show that on mine. Seniors participating in graduation, if your tassel ceremony location was inaccurate, please complete the Google form. Okay. The biology end EOC is rapidly approaching. Oh, what is that? I had a bloody nose this morning, guys, and I think a drop of blood must have dropped on my phone. I just noticed it. Yeah, exactly. 5 days straight to 5 lightning funding. That's what I was thinking. It's 5 days to pay out. Lightning's 20% consistency. Yeah. Pine Tree, how'd you do today, bro? How'd you do? Anyone heard from Crystal? Oh, about the blood? Yeah. She's here. She's lingering in the background somewhere, I'm sure. No, I had a bloody nose this morning. A bloody nose. We have an unbalanced 5-minute gap up here. It looks like that's where price is headed towards. Again, kind of the end of the trend line liquidities at 365 here. Whether or not it continues higher up into that gap at 374, probably so. Kind of tilted last night, but great today. Let's go. Patrick, what were you tilting for? What are we thinking, bro? Tilts? No way. I've never heard of a pine tree tilt. Never. Yeah, I actually hit payout this morning, Pine Tree. We smacked a payout. I mean, it's only $501. Where's it at? It's an Apex payout. It's only $501, but we'll take it. Right there, right there. And you better believe I'm going to take that $1.52. I'm going to take 501 and 52. You can see I'm at 56 or 2601.52. I'm taking every shekel, every penny on the payout. Every penny. For sure, Larry, we can buy more trading accounts. No, I'm not leaving that dollar, Marson. I'm not leaving it. If I don't get back to payout again, that dollar just goes away. It just disappears. I can't have it. I can't have it. We worked hard for that dollar. That's right. Got to get it. Gotta have the dollar. IRS wants that dollar. I know. You ain't lying. I make $1, they take 2/4. Guys, I don't want to get into the IRS talk, but the dollar is like it is insane how much the US dollar is taxed. I think I read an article somewhere where it said like the average dollar earned is taxed like 6 times, something like that. 6 times. It's crazy. What? Patrick spent $161,000 on prop firm accounts, and he says that he uses Nutty's code. Holy cow. I need to get Patrick to use my code. All right, guys, don't use Nutty's code. He's got a multi-millionaire person using his code. Write a complaint to the IRS. What's that going to do? Put a big spotlight on me. Oh. Dollar completes a gallon at the pump. Not here. Yeah, he got him a sugar daddy. Let's just do the math, guys. Holy cow. I don't know if he always uses his code, but let's just do some math if he does always use his code. Patrick just tweeted that. I mean, let's just see what that would be. 161,000. Probably don't even need a calculator, but $16,100 in a single month from a single person using your code. Assuming you get 10%. Some props you're going to get 15. Some props you're going to get 20. Some props you're going to get 25. $16,000 off a single person using your code. Whew. Whew. I can only imagine. That's insane. All right, there's the tapping of the 5-minute gap here. Let's see what happens. How's the Vinay fair value gap thing been going, Pine Tree? I think that's what you call it, or what it's called. The Vinay fair value gap thing, the 50% mark. Or the Pine line. The Pine line. Does Nutty provide any services in return? Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think Nutty has the proper PPE. Works well in the 5-minute. Nice, nice. Pine Tree, I need you to start using my code, and I need you to step up the spending, brother. You need to step up the spending. You cannot have Patrick Whelan outdoing you over there. Step up the spending using my code. Come on now. Well, we thought we were going to have a red day potentially today, guys. Maybe not. Maybe not. Back up 200 points on the day. I mean, I use your code all the time, Pine. You should just see that code just bling it. Bling, 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 bling. I think the other day I bought 5 Tradeify accounts with your code. Yeah. 10 Tradeify accounts with your code this month. Must be hurting with me not buying evals for 29 days now. Yeah, Matty, man. I got a call from Apex yesterday. Bring, bring. Methodical, man. What's going on? You're down 40% this month. I'm like, well, Matty Matt's sober. I don't know what to tell you. We got to do something. We got to get him a little taste. We got to give him a little taste. Get him back in the game. You've been controlling your spending? That's good. Why don't we both go to Tom's house? We could. We could. Yeah, Trev, nice push up here. We're doing the Apex giveaway, Dirk. Let's go, Pine Tree. Apex and TPT. Apex is myth, MYTH, not MM, Pine Tree. This is difficult for you to understand, I know. 2 different codes. MYTH is mine on Apex. TPT is MM. Thank you, sir. Pine Tree, also, I'm wondering why. I complain about this every day. Why on Twitter? All right. Why on Twitter does every time they They create an ad. I'm the same height or shorter than everybody. Like, what's going on here? I'm at least 6 inches taller than this guy, this guy, this guy, maybe 4 inches taller than this guy, and probably taller than this guy quite a bit too. What's going on? Why am I the same height? What's going on? You might just activate a TPT Pro account for $4 or whatever it is, and if I get a payout, hey, let's go, Manny Matt. Not a bad idea. He's using it the other way around. That's what he's doing. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Using Myth at TPT and MM at the other one. You're larger than life in the meta universe. Yeah. Pine Tree's like 5'2". Not 5'2". DEI policy. I don't hate the short hair room. We balanced the 5-minute gap there. If we're going to go down, this could be a spot where we do. But yeah, I'm the same height as everybody. Come on now. I'm 6'2" and 3/4, guys. I don't even claim the 3/4. I just go with the 6'2". Look, this dad's got it. He's got it right here. He's got it together. Look at that guy. He's got the baby gate. He's got the playground around him so nobody can get in. He's like, all right, y'all do what you want to do, but don't come in here. Don't come in here bothering me. That's right. That's with heels. I look Asian in that video. Hey. Little Asian. Oh, I do. So does Husk. Actually, everybody looks Asian. Tom looks like Tom. I think Tom is a little Asian. All right, guys, we're going to be on My Funded TV here in about 25 minutes. This looks interesting, guys. This looks really interesting. Hold on, let me show you. Check this thing out. Check this thing out. You need one of these, Pine Tree. That thing stands up. Stands up. Stands up. I can't even talk. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish it was a baller. I wish I had a girl that looked good. I would call her. I remember that song from when I was younger. I don't remember who used to sing it, though. Six to 12 year kind of thing. Yeah. Use code Goulash. Skilo. I remember this song. Let's listen to it.
Hello? I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. Wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat and a 6-foot bar. I wish I was like 6'9" so I could get with Leo. She don't know me, but yo, she's really fine. You know, I see her all the time, everywhere I go, and even in my dreams, I can scheme a way to make her mine. Cause I know she's slimming back. Her boyfriend's tall and he plays ball, so how am I gonna compete with that? Cause when it comes to playing basketball, I'm always last to be picked, and in some cases never picked it off. So I just lean up on the wall, or sit up in the bleachers with the rest of the girls who came to watch they man ball. Dag y'all, I never understood black, why the docs get the fly girls, and me I get the hood rats. I tell them scat, skittles, kabobble. Got hit with a bottle in the hospital for talking that mess. I confess it's a shame when you living in a city that's the size of a box and nobody knows your name. Glad I came to my senses like quick, got sick to my stomach. Overcome it by thoughts of me and her together, right? So when I asked that, she said I wasn't a type. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good, I would call her. I wish I had a rabbit in a hat with a bat, a 6'4" baller.
All right, there you go. I won't torture you anymore. We won't torture you anymore with that. I think I was in like 9th grade when that came out, maybe 8th grade. 8th grade, 9th grade, who knows? What up, Jip Smith? You guys ready to do the giveaway? Exclamation point MM in the chat. We're going to do the giveaway here in just a minute. Apex account, guys. Any size Apex account. Let's go. Easy was the first rapper you listened to. Nice. Jump into the giveaway if you want. If you don't gotta. If you don't want it, you don't gotta. It's up to you. As far as the market goes, guys, I don't know. Tough spot. I mean, if the market does what it's been doing, right, then we're going to just continue higher, you know. I might play that pre-orb at the top. If it happens on my funded TV, I might play that pre-orb at the top for like 10 points. I might go a bigger size on it. I might go like 4 micros and get Husk mad. We'll see. Cancel the short, then re-entered. 27,411. Do we break yesterday's high? Feels like it, right? Feels like it. Holding the pivot, 360s here, back to 390s. ES at 7195. Looks like it wants to go. Only thing really holding us down here is that 5-minute gap. We'll get through that gap, off to the races. Metals are back at Apex Poco per Cove. I don't have it confirmed through anybody else, but I would assume Pine Tree could confirm it. And they're back with full size. So you can trade minis on the metals. Yesterday is over. All right. We're up $200 on this account today. All trades taken in front of you guys. The challenge account with Husk, we're up $982 overall. So hopefully have this passed in the next week or so. Try to get it passed in the next week. Move on to the funded stage. Then we'll simply need to make $1,500 to get to the daily payout, get to the payout. Actually, I think that will be getting to the buffer. I don't even know. I think the minimum daily payout is $250, so I have to get to $1,750. I'm not sure if it's still $250 on the 25K or not. I have to look that up. All right, guys, let's do the giveaway. And the winner is trading for stop loss. Has won again. Cheater! Oh. See, it's rigged, guys. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I mean, if he wins, he wins. What can I do? Rigged. Rigged. Uh-oh, they're coming for you. They're coming for you, trading for stop loss. They're coming for you. You're never going to be able to walk in public again like Scott Tristy. You're never going to be able to be seen in public again. All right, you know what to do. Send me the thing and I'll get it over to you. Yeah. You understand now. That's right, Sovereignty. It is weird how Sovereignty has a 5 in his name and you have 5s in your name and you win. That is weird. Is the 5s a thing? Somebody said the 5s was a thing. Somebody told me the 5s was a thing. What do you guys think? You think it is? You think it isn't? Is it or isn't it? Mm-hmm. All right, guys, here's the P&Ls. I showed you the $200 on that one. Here's the P&Ls on this one. You did hit a payout there on Apex. We'll be requesting that tonight, $500. $501.26. Let's not get it wrong. I'm sorry, $501.52. Let's add that to the total. Suppose I should wait for it to be approved to add it, but, you know, it shouldn't be denied, right? Let's add that to our yearly total. 501. Boom. We're now at $4,360 on the year from Apex. Not bad. It's probably more than we spent overall. So, room guarantee short again. Uh-oh. Join me, guys, over on my funded TV here in about 15 minutes. I'll post the link in the Discord as I'm going live. So that's going to do it for me today, guys. We'll be back over on my funded TV here in about 15 minutes. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.